and welcome back to my channel. So today's vlog, I'm going to start off just by explaining exactly what happened to us. Okay, so the reason we went to London was because Disney had created a West End Disney pop-up shop. So the whole idea of it is you go along, they've got the Mary Poppins outfits, the Lion King outfits, the genie lamp and other things from the West End shows, which I thought the girls would absolutely love. And then on the Friday, which is the day we were going, as a bonus, they had Jasmine and Aladdin. It was Jasmine from the Broadway in America as well, performing a couple songs and then doing a meet and greet, signing and stuff like that. So we knew that the girls would absolutely love this. It was Kate, my friend, who suggested it, and her children she thought her children would absolutely love it as well. So it's free to go to. So we thought, hey, let's do it. Let's go to London, end of the holidays, and go see this. So the girls are extremely excited. My youngest, Poppy, if you didn't know already, is the biggest Jasmine and Aladdin fan there is at the moment. So she was extremely excited, had a new little Jasmine outfit to wear to the meet and greet so she could show Jasmine. And yeah, it was really exciting. We went to the National History Museum again free, which was amazing. Then this happened. So we had what we would call in the end an amazing Disney experience. Initially we had a little bit of extra time, so we went to Buckingham Palace, Downing Street with the girls, and then got to, I think Jasmine and Aladdin were due to perform, I want to say at 3 or 4 o'clock, I can't remember quite off the top of my head. So we thought, let's get there for 1:45, that gives us an extra 15 minutes to mooch around all the costumes and stuff beforehand, and then hopefully get to meet and greet them afterwards. So as we arrived at the front door, there was one child in front of us who'd been stopped at the door by a gentleman called Colin. So we kind of said, oh, what's going on? Can we go on in and have a look? And he said, I'm ever so sorry. He looked really, really, I don't know, down to tell us that unfortunately they were full capacity. They said unless anybody left, we weren't allowed to go in. So we travelled all the way to London to see this Disney West End pop-up. Poppy had a little Jasmine outfit, was literally hands on the window, looking through the window, thinking, why can't I go in? I think me and Kate both had tears in our eyes because we were like, oh my gosh, I can't come all this way and we're not actually going to be able to go in. And he said once everybody had left, Jasmine and Aladdin had left, we'd then be allowed to enter the shop, which for us was really disheartening and quite, I didn't know how to explain it to the girls. We tried everything we could. I mean, it was disheartening because we could see adults in there sat on their phones at the side of the room who obviously didn't want to be there. It's just a shame. I mean, we said if we were in there and we'd seen those people outside with children, especially dressed up in their Aladdin outfits, that could have gone in, and we would have easily gone out and left one of us with the child and the other one stepped out for it. But I guess everyone's different, so there's nothing we could do. We took it in our stride, and they kind of left the doors open a little bit so that we could hear what was going on. So we could hear them singing, but we couldn't see them. We didn't get to meet them, and it was just, it felt like a really wasted journey. And then someone tapped us on the shoulder and said, I've just overheard that you came especially to meet Jasmine and Aladdin. Did you know the stage or the actual theatre is literally about 500 metres from here? So we then decided, like parent goals, we were going to go sit outside the stage door because we knew they had a performance that evening, and go see if we could find them so the girls could actually meet them. So we found the stage door after a lot of running around and panicking, and then found we were stood there for about an hour and 15 minutes. It was very, once we kind of committed, we didn't want to leave because we knew that we'd kind of committed to it and we didn't want to waste our time, so we knew as soon as we'd leave they'd probably turn up. And eventually, after some bribery of food, a couple of emergency wees in the cafe next door, we got to meet them. So they turned up, they were so lovely, they couldn't believe they didn't let us in, and they were just the sweetest. Aladdin, I did have his name written down, I can't remember what it was, I will tag him in the video. He had a little suitcase which he instantly flipped open, full of little memorabilia and stuff from the show, did us all an autograph each, kindly had their photos taken with us, made a little fuss over the girls. Loved and made a fuss about Poppy's outfit, and it was just the sweetest. Like literally, it just made it all worthwhile. We probably look like crazy parents doing it, but I don't care because we got to meet them, which was amazing. We then walked all the way back slowly to the West End Disney pop-up shop, which was amazing. It was a really good experience. They had like a 3D photo booth thing, which we went into. The whole thing was free, so you could go in as many times to the photo booth things you wanted and get prints and little videos. The girls got to stroke the magic lamp from the show, and it was just really good fun. They had some vintage arcade games and stuff as well, and it was just lovely. This girl called Megan in there, she was really sweet, was making a fuss over the girls, and then yeah, so we left there, we walked probably about 100 metres up the road, and then there was a lovely guy called Dan who chased after us and said, "I'm really, really sorry guys." He said, "I felt really, really guilty today that we couldn't let you in." He said, "It's the worst feeling for us to not be able to let people in." He said, "But unfortunately, like, the rules are there," and he said every day he has to break little children's hearts. But he said, like, we were really nice about it. The children were extremely nice about it. They didn't kick up fuss, they didn't get upset, they just accepted the fact they weren't allowed to go into the shop at that time. He said he was really pleased to hear that we managed to find Jasmine and Aladdin at the stage, at the stage door. And he actually had this big bag full of gifts for us. So there was some limited edition Zazu teddies, so one each for all the kids, little pencils, posters, gorgeous little bag that it came in, and he just said, "I just wanted to say sorry and thank you for being so kind about the whole thing." So actually, when he did that, me and Kate both got tears in our eyes, and we're like, "Oh my god, that makes us really proud as parents." For the girls to have been so good, and for us to have just taken it our stride and not kicked off and got upset about it, although we did have tears. Yeah, so overall, like, our little Disney experience, although it felt like a disaster when we got there, turned out to be absolutely incredible. And then it was just topped off by Dan at the end giving us that big bag of stuff, and the girls' faces couldn't believe it, and then they felt extremely proud that they'd been so good and so lovely about the whole thing. Because as soon as they said we couldn't go in, I just thought, oh my god, the girls are going to have a meltdown, this is not good, we've come all this way and they're not going to be able to go in. It was just, but no, they were really, really, really good. So it does make me very proud. But I thought before I showed you the video that maybe I should talk to you about how it actually panned out, because it didn't pan out how we expected, but the whole trip overall was amazing. It probably didn't cost anything more than about £45 for the whole day, which for a trip to London, a trip out anywhere for the day, is really, really reasonable. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the actual video of it. Sorry I blabbered on, but I felt like I needed to explain our little Disney experience. But yeah, enjoy. I will. There's not a lot of footage of us actually meeting Jasmine and Aladdin, because I got a little bit carried. I got a bit nervous when we saw them. I think I was tired and hungry and whatnot. But yeah, enjoy watching the video, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye. Morning. Welcome back to our channel. You can say hi, girls.
Hello.
You can kind of see them in the back there. Today we are off to London, aren't we, girls?
Yeah.
And they're very excited. We are going to go to the National History Museum. Hopefully the queues aren't too big. And then we're going to go for a picnic in the park, followed by the West End pop-up Disney shop. So they've got all the costumes from like the Lion King, Mary Poppins, Frozen and Aladdin, which the girls are really excited to see. And then I think some of the Aladdin performers are going to come and sing a song, and then the girls are going to have their photos taken from them and stuff. So we're just about to head off now. We're going with the Cave family, and yeah, so we will see you in a bit. See you later. Say bye, girls.
What if those